That's right, it's Friday once again, and we can't leave the houses, but it doesn't mean we can't have some fun watching some great things on our TVs. First and foremost, let's talk about the movie Sella and the Spades. This is a very interesting and dark tale. It takes place in a school. We deal with things like cheerleaders, jealousy, style, legacy, and the darkness and craziness that popularity can kind of create and ensue from there. So just be aware that this is one of those movies where you're going to be having a lot of strong feelings because there's a lot of strong characters. Other options right now, how about some free streaming? Lionsgate Live. If you go to Lionsgate's YouTube page tonight, 6 p.m., they're going to start to stream free movies every Friday, 6 p.m. That's right. Tonight is Hunger Games. Following next Friday is going to be Dirty Dancing. After that is La La Land. And the Friday after that is John Wick. So some free movies for you there. And then streaming doesn't stop. This Monday, actually, Focus Features, if you go to their Facebook page, they're going to be streaming Mallrats, hosted by the director himself, Mr. Kevin Smith. So if you want a couple extra layers to your Mallrats love, this might be the option for you. Last but not least, let's talk about a new show I just watched. It's actually a docu-series called Home. It's on Apple TV Plus, and it's a lot of fun because it's so interesting how we make our homes and what we need them to be. And actually, I had a chance to catch up with the director and executive producer, Doug Prey, yesterday morning. We talked about the many layers this show has and what a home can really be.
Doug, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you, Derek?
I'm very good. I'm glad to talk to you. I'm very excited about this project because I love the idea of home because it's interesting as you watch this. Like home can define you, or you can kind of define it, and it's interesting how that kind of goes along. So, what brought this project along?
I mean, just that very thing you just said is exactly kind of at the center of all this. These are all really innovative homes. They're all around the world, different communities, different situations, and they all are highly innovative. And the whole idea was, well, who's behind that innovation? It's not just a house. And it's sometimes not even just an architect. It's somebody who had this brilliant idea of like, I want to live like this.
Right.
And I think home, yeah, you're right. It's not called house. It's actually called home, and it is very different. I think there's no good art or no good innovation comes just out of the top of your head. It comes from some problem. It comes from some source of pain or some childhood need or desire. There's something going on with all these characters that they're solving. And so whether it's a story like the Sweden episode where there's an autistic child who greatly benefits from living more in nature because they put a greenhouse over their house, or whether it's the Austin episode, which I directed and was very involved with, where the guy builds on a former toxic waste site, and not only does he build this amazing home that's really cool, but he rejuvenates the Texas native landscape all around him, literally on the rooftop of his house. Those are all ideas that people can take something from, that they can kind of look at and say, oh, I'm not going to build a greenhouse over my house, but I can take that idea, and that might help my family, or it might help me, or it might help my neighborhood, it might help my environment.
Such an amazing documentary series, especially now when we're all stuck in our own homes, our own little kingdoms. We have to kind of redefine what they mean for us, and maybe they can help change us in the same way that we change them. And we'll check in with you with more fun news, updates, technology, movies, TV, and much, much more. Stay happy, stay healthy, and be entertained. Catch you soon.